Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Anshu Sharma here. Understanding our body as a hologram, universal and personal holograms. This is our topic today. Beauty of a hologram is if a hologram is cut in pieces, each piece contains the entire image of the whole. So cutting a hologram results not in pieces but smaller wholes. There are natural and technologically created holograms. The term hologram has become very confusing. My guidance helped me in understanding the differences between the natural and technologically created holograms, although both are created through frequencies. In this talk, we throw light on universal and personal light body holograms which are naturally occurring in our universe. There are infinite energies in our universe. These energies are conscious. Conscious energies create data and experiences which are stored. Stored experiences are given meaning and retrieved in time intervals for various purposes. On recalling, these experiences and data play out in various states of matter. These experiences as energies, as memories, appear in our astral, mental, and emotional fields, and also as physicality in our physical bodies. In a multi-dimensional model, in each dimension, energy frequencies are expanded and projected out for manifestation, creating a living pattern. This living pattern is called a universal hologram. Our universal hologram consists of 15 time matrices or 15-dimensional time matrices. Each time matrix or dimension has a hologram of its own. For our comprehension, we can imagine one large universal hologram as one large Russian doll with infinite smaller versions of itself contained within itself. Within one large universal holograms, there are infinite smaller holograms belonging to plants, minerals, animals, humans, and countless ETs and entities. Due to the limited consciousness, each entity accesses and expresses only a part of its universal hologram. We can say we all are a part of the whole and whole in itself, but we express only a fractal of it because of the level of consciousness we are entailing at that particular moment. What are holograms made up of? Holograms are made up of photons, and a photon is a smallest particle of light. Holograms thus are manifestations of properties of light, how light is produced and transmitted, and how light interacts with itself. Light, as we know, exists in visible and also in invisible spectrum. That explains why some of the dimensional holograms are visible and some are invisible. Using plasma light or sound waves, computer scientists have developed invisible 3D object holograms in mid-air that can be felt and seen using ultrasound. That gives us a picture of enormous number of invisible holograms naturally existing in our universe. In various matter stages such as gaseous, plasma, liquid light, pre-matter or matter stages, holograms manifest into visible or invisible forms. Created by source, universal hologram is composed of grids of instruction sets called morphogenetic fields. These morphogenetic fields are invisible to the human eye. The word morphogenetic comes from Greek words morphine, meaning form, and genesis, meaning come into being. We are surrounded at all times by a powerful field of information. Just like computers have a cloud, we too have an energy field all around us, which is full of data that affects us on all levels. These fields guide our existence. In fact, they are present in all life on earth, be it plant, fungi, or animal. This energy is a genius at pattern forming, like the most clever architect in the universe. It helps our cells structure themselves, telling our bodies how and when to use specific genes to grow correctly. So, coming back, these morphogenetic fields are a part of a universal hologram existing in different dimensions. Universal hologram is alive. It is living. It is created and linked through such series of morphogenetic grid matrices based on patterns of sacred geometry. For our comprehension, we can see them as web networks. Energies contained within these grids carry information and data which our consciousness accesses and expresses. Our consciousness accesses energies which are projected in our awareness at physical matter, and these energies also are projected in our mind as at antimatter level. Now, we are all living within the universal hologram, and each of us also has our own personal light body hologram, which we can call aura, having a range of dimensional frequencies. Our personal hologram attunes itself moment to moment to this larger universal hologram. Why we use the word attune is because there are frequencies within our personal holograms and also frequencies existing in universal hologram. And between these frequencies, there is a constant exchange of information between them. This information is held within light, sound, and electrotonal codes. We can imagine our personal hologram as a smaller Russian doll within a larger doll. The human body is a holographic light projector. The human central nervous system processes data received as electrical impulses from our personal and also universal holograms. Based on the data received, brain either projects out or perceives external images as a context for reality. In essence, data contained in dimensional timelines within universal hologram is retrieved and downloaded in our personal hologram moment to moment, and our data also communicates with the universal data and translated by our brain, and then it is projected out as our reality. So we can say we are living in a universal simulation, and this simulation is changing moment to moment depending on our thoughts and emotions and the data we are extracting from the universal hologram, from our surroundings. Moment to moment, we are projecting out a different reality. On knowing this consciously, we realize that we are the master of our reality and we can participate in this reality creation consciously. A person can only experience the levels of multidimensional reality that have been programmed into the DNA code and the personal holographic template. Of course, this reality changes as we ascend or descend in our consciousness. In lower dimensions, consciousness accesses and expresses less data in comparison to higher dimensions. Although every living entity is a part of the whole, its consciousness only projects and expresses limited reality based on what its central nervous system can process. So that's all for today. Hopefully you can now understand a bit more about our personal and universal holograms. Most people at this time are aware of technologically created holograms, and we are losing awareness of this wonderful creation which is natural of our universal and personal holograms. My own understanding increases when I touch such topics. Learning and teaching is a never-ending process, and we always remain thankful to our guides. Please subscribe and share as knowledge grows when we share and we know more and more about ourselves. How vast, unique, marvelous, and amazing this universal energy system is. We bow down in sheer awe, amazement, and respect. Till we meet again, take care, lots of love. Bye for now.